Hello, welcome back. In this video I'm building a 3-panel layered wall decoration using laser cut MDF combined with solid oak frames. It's a mix of digital design, laser cutting, and traditional woodworking, basically everything I enjoy, plus a lot of waiting for glue to dry. I'll show the full process on one panel, and then speed through the repeated steps so this doesn't turn into a 3-hour documentary. Everything starts in the design software. The pattern is designed as a 2-layer system, where the top layer defines the shape and the bottom layer creates depth and shadow. Because this is a 3-panel piece, consistency matters. If one panel is even slightly off, you'll notice it immediately once everything is on the wall. This is one of those moments where the computer saves you from making the same mistake 3 times, which I still somehow manage to do occasionally. The top layer is cut from black MDF. This layer is all about clean edges and repeatability. Once the settings are dialed in, the laser does exactly what it's told. Which is great, because unlike me, it doesn't get tired or distracted. This cut is repeated 3 times, one for each panel. I'll show the first cut in full, and then fast forward through the rest. Yes, I watched all 3 cuts. No, I didn't learn anything new the second time. And now is time for third one. Next comes the bottom layer, also from black MDF. This layer doesn't look very exciting on its own, but once everything is stacked, it makes a big difference. Layered designs are one of my favorite things to do on a CO laser. You get depth without needing paint, texture, or post-processing. It's basically cheating, but in a very acceptable way. Before gluing, the parts are cleaned to remove dust and residue from cutting. For assembly, I'm using fast-setting glue. It's quick, strong, and unforgiving, so alignment matters. To keep everything flat while the glue cures, I'm using gym weights. They're heavy, perfectly flat, and unlike clamps, they don't complain. This is probably the only time these weights actually get used correctly. I designed the reinforcements and wall mounts in RedWorks. These parts are just simple lines and rectangles. No need to open Fusion, Illustrator, or anything fancy. Sometimes the best tool is the one that opens the fastest. To prevent flexing over time, I'm adding reinforcement panels cut from 6mm plywood. The wall mounting pieces are cut from 3mm plywood, strong enough to hold the weight, but thin enough to stay hidden. Nobody sees the back, but gravity definitely cares. For the frames, I'm using solid oak. All frame pieces are cut at 45 degrees for clean miter joints. This is one of those steps where precision really matters. If your angles are off, the frame will remind you forever. Oak is not forgiving, it looks great, but it remembers your mistakes. The frame is glued using corner jigs to keep everything square. I'll show the full process, for one frame, the other to follow exactly the same steps. This is also the point where you realize whether your measurements were correct or optimistic. Once the frame is cured, the layered MDF panel is glued into place. This is where the project finally starts looking like the design from the computer. Up until this point, it's mostly been rectangles and hope. The reinforcements and wall mounts are glued onto the back of the frame. Again, gym weights go on top to keep everything flat. At this point, my workshop looks less like a studio and more like a very confused gym. After assembly, the oak frames are finished with oil. This brings out the grain and gives the frame some protection. It's also the moment when oak decides to look about 10 times better than it did 5 minutes ago. To make installation easier, I laser cut a simple MDF jig. This allows me to mark the mounting holes accurately for all 3 panels. Measuring once and repeating 3 times is much safer than measuring 3 times and guessing. I use the laser to project a straight reference line on the wall. With the jig, I can transfer the mounting positions directly and keep everything aligned. After drilling, adding wall plugs and screws, the panels can finally be mounted. If you enjoyed this build and want to see more laser and woodworking projects like this, consider subscribing to the channel. New videos are coming soon, and subscribing really helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.